Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I don't give a fuck. Welcome to Ultra News, and here is your daily briefing for Tuesday, May 9th, 2023. Let's get right into it. So, as I'm sure you guys have heard, over the weekend, a SUV killed 8 people and injured at least 10 others after crashing into a bus stop near a migrant processing facility outside of Brownsville, Texas. On screen now is an actual picture of the SUV that ended up crashing into the bus stop. Well, yesterday, police managed to identify and charge the motherfucker who was driving that joint. Turns out it was a 34-year-old George Alvarez, and he was charged with 8 counts of manslaughter and 10 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Authorities say the suspect has a criminal history, and they are still investigating whether the crash was an accident, intentional, or caused by intoxication. Separately, new details emerged yesterday about the gunman who killed 8 people over the weekend after opening fire at a mall in the suburbs of Dallas, Texas. The gunman, who was killed by police, was reportedly discharged from the U.S. Army after 3 months in 2008 due to mental health issues. That's what they always say, isn't it? It's always some mental health shit when it comes to shooting, right? Especially if the victim is white. I'm sorry. We have to admit it, okay? Oh my god, this country, man, this country. Oddly enough, Elon Musk, of all people, had something to say about this, since there were some reports suggesting that the shooter may have posted far-right content online in the lead-up to his attack. The posts depicted the shooter being into quote-unquote neo-Nazi shit, and even included screenshots from Tim Pool's YouTube channel and a positive reference to the Twitter account Libs of TikTok, which I'm sure you've heard of them. So after this news comes out, right, basically people took to Twitter and they weren't buying it. They were basically saying, this is cap, right? And Elon Musk even decided to say, this gets weirder by the moment. In other news, Donald Trump was found guilty of touching women by the pussy. He is now being forced to pay up $5 million. When he found out about this verdict, he wasn't happy. His first plan of action was to quote-unquote rage in all caps in the form of a Truth Social post, saying things such as, I have absolutely no idea who this woman is. This verdict is a disgrace, a continuation of the greatest witch hunt of all time. Mind you, Trump was given several opportunities to defend himself on the stand during the trial, but failed to appear or file a motion to testify, even after being granted an extension by the court to change his mind last week. For our final story of the day, we got Donald Trump back at it again, being the troll that he is. He went on to troll CNN. He said, I'll be doing CNN tomorrow night, live from the great state of New Hampshire, because they are rightfully desperate to get these fantastic ratings once again. They made me a deal I just couldn't refuse. Could be the beginning of a new and vibrant CNN, with no more fake news, or it could turn into a disaster for all, including me. So I guess we're just gonna have to see. And that was basically it. Thank you guys for watching. This is the very first episode I'm doing for this Ultra News project that I'm working on. You know, I'm subscribed to a lot of newsletters, you know, and I like to read here and there. I like to keep myself informed, be a quote-unquote informed citizen, as they say, you know, and I decided, hey, I like to read this stuff. Why don't I, you know, start my own little project? Why don't I start sharing some of that stuff with others, some of the stuff that I read, and I could do it in a format that might be enjoyable and entertaining to some of you. So definitely do leave me feedback and subscribe if you enjoy, leave a like and all that good stuff.